And again, Tommy's doing all this by not making any mistakes.
Yeah, and he just locks in a 126.1 there as well, and he's asking big questions of Glenn Irwin in second and the chasing pack. Can you live with me? Through Druids, that gap is just increasing slightly, isn't it? Have a look here at number 7, Ryan Vickers.
Now that...
Yeah, this is where he goes up alongside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, went up the inside with the rear just squirming about, pumping they call it, when it's sort of like spinning, then gripping, then spinning.
You can just, I mean, even though you can't see the eyes of Glenn Irwin, you'll not see anyone more determined.
I don't think you want to.
than Glenn Irwin right now,
No.
trying to chase down his teammate Tommy Bridewell. The pair of them are actually now on another level compared to Irwin, Vickers and Ken, who it looked like might be scrapping away for the remaining podium places. Irwin refuses to give this one up. It's Bridewell versus Irwin. It's like that in the championship right now, and it's going to be like that for the final few laps here. That's another lovely move from Vickers on Christian Irwin through Sterling corner. Yeah,
that's perfect for Glenn Irwin and Tommy Bridewell, because definitely you take time off each other doing that.
This is going to be one of Glenn's fastest laps of the race. He takes that wide entry into clearways to try and give himself a bit more drive onto the start-finish straight. We start lap 18 of 20. It's Beer Monster Ducati versus Beer Monster Ducati, and it was Glenn Irwin's fastest lap of the race at 25.9. This is personal.
Yeah, you just get that feeling, don't you?
You just know it. Tommy versus Glenn. And this is not going to be doing the heart rate of the Beer Monster Ducati garage any good at all. There's a big gap now forming behind this duo. They have been able to maintain this pace, and neither Vickers, Irwin or Kent can do anything about it. But where, crucially, can Glenn make the move on Tommy?
I don't know. We know how determined Glenn is, and he has been the rider in the past that has been able to make something happen.
Well, you know that if it's like this on the final lap, that something's coming.
Yeah, but when you're racing somebody as consistent and mistake-free as Tommy is difficult. You've got to set it up, and you have to take a risk.
Yeah, and there's a risk coming. We're going to start the penultimate lap of the race soon, and Glenn Irwin is trying to... This is bubbling up. This is bubbling up in Bennett's British Superbike at Brands Hatch in the sun. Out of Sterling corner. This is going to be crucial now for Glenn. He'll want to get the drive onto the home straight. Leg dangling from Tommy.
Yeah, he goes really, really wide here. Just Glenn low. That's all right, You've got the grip.
He's pushing so hard, is Irwin. We start the penultimate lap of the race. Glenn Irwin making all sorts of shapes just to try and stay in touch with Tommy. He's a touch wide into Paddock Bend, but that's all right.
I honestly get the impression that Glenn is working really, really hard to do what he's doing now. And I still feel it's going to be a little mistake from Tommy that'll give Glenn the best chance, but they don't come so often.
No, they don't. Tommy's not made a mistake in any dry race since Knockhill, really, and even then he didn't really put a foot wrong. Glenn Irwin looks like he's on the ragged edge.
We like that, though.
No, we do. We want more of it. Into the slipstream now, then, for Glenn Irwin. If this is opportunity, here he goes. He's going to put up alongside his teammate on the approach to Hawthorne. Can he outbrake him? No, he cannot.
Bike's exactly the same, identical speed down the straight.
Ryan Vickers is doing a grand job here.
Fast
He's pulling himself
Ryan
back
Vickers,
in. Yeah, this is a stonking
lap. A lot more difficult for him to pass the two bikes in front than it was the other way around.
Yeah, but he might well know that there is a risky move coming, and he can pick up the pieces.
Exactly that. Yeah, you've got to be there, haven't you?
We're going to start the final lap soon, and it's going to be one of these three. Ryan Vickers, what a lap. This is surely the fastest lap of the race from Vickers. Glenn Irwin has got to line something up soon, otherwise he's going to get caught out by Ryan. We approach then the final lap. Through clearways we go. Bridewell has led for some time. Can Glenn Irwin do anything about it? He's pushing the front, he's pushing the rear. Vickers is in touch as well. The final lap begins here at Brands Hatch. Where is the move coming? It's not into Paddock Bend.
Yeah, but Ryan Vickers got good mid-corner speed here. Can he set something up into Druids?
Is he going to have a look up the inside of Glenn Irwin into Druids? No, he is not. Oh, Glenn wrestling the Ducati, trying to get on the power. He's lost maybe a tenth there.
Just searching for grip there.
Now this is going to be Glenn's best chance, you feel.
Right, he needs to be perfect. Glenn needs to get Surtees corner absolutely perfect. Get the drive, get the slipstream. It's got to be spot on as this.
Oh, he got that nailed, absolutely nailed, and he's in the slipstream again. Now, can he make the move? It's the last lap. Glenn Irwin has got to try something somewhere, but it's not yet into Hawthorne.
No, that would have been a massive risk.
Has he got the speed now as we make our way through to Westfield? And Ryan Vickers is lurking as well. And you know that Vickers likes that move into Stirling Corner, and that could mess up Glenn's plans. Somewhere he's going to make a move, you just know it, Glenn Irwin. Where can it be done? And is Ryan Vickers now going to mess up his plans as well? Ryan Vickers has not read the script, he's not close enough. It's the only way this is going to change is if he makes a move into clearways, and I don't think he's close enough.
I don't think he is.
We chop down the hill then into clearways for the last time, and he's not close enough. Bridewell's also pushing the front. They're all pushing, but the checkered flag is out, and it will be another win for Tommy Bridewell, the championship leader, ahead of Glenn Irwin and Ryan Vickers.
Brilliant race, that.
Bridewell did not put a foot wrong on that last lap. He didn't give an inch.
Glenn did everything he could, and so did Ryan Vickers. Got right back on the back wheel of the leading two, but nothing he could do. That was no shame in that for any of them. 26
ones from all of those three on the final lap. And
brilliant.
Credit to Ryan Vickers for hanging on in there against a couple of brilliant Ducatis. Well, you know, it didn't change on the last lap, but it was still a very good last lap.
Exactly.
You were watching three guys there on the
for
absolute
the fact that it didn't
edge.
change, it was so good.
But what a rider at the moment. Tommy Bridewell is Tommy Gunn, firing on all cylinders.
No panicking, no mistakes, no running wide, nothing. You do, and you make it so difficult for somebody trying to pass you. Most passers, when you're pushing on like that, through a little tiny mistake, you run wide. You get a bit of a slide out of a corner, that puts you into the next corner a bit slower. It's just, and he doesn't make any.
No, he doesn't. Fantastic podium there for Ryan Vickers. A 1-2 for Paul Bird. He'll be happy with that.
Yep. He never seems happy because he says he's that nervous. He can't be happy. I think he'll be happy tonight.
A Monster Energy King of Brands winner as well to boot for Tommy Bridewell with 2 wins here today. He joins Taz McKenzie, who won it twice the last couple of years. Josh Brooks has won it a few times, Shaky himself as well. And he's extended that championship lead, crucially, as he heads to, I suppose you could argue, as close to a home race as he's going to get at Thruxton in a few weeks' time.
Yep. Max Cook back in the top 10 in perfect drive conditions. That's worth mentioning.
Yeah, definitely. 100% it's worth mentioning. A couple of rookies actually really doing very well at the moment. So it's another win for Tommy Bridewell. 5 on the bounce in dry conditions, but he had to work for this one. Glenn Irwin a 10th behind on the fellow Ducati. Ryan Vickers, fantastic. Fastest lap of the race and 3rd for him, ahead of Christian Idden, Danny Kent and Jason O'Halloran. Lee Jackson was 7th ahead of Haslam, Nesbitt 9th, Cook 10th, Storm Stacey 11th and Danny Buchan 12th. Kennedy, Neve and Tito Rabat took the final points here at Brands in race 3.